Right now in the Bastard Den, we are joined by the fine fellas in Avedis. It's been a long time, fellas. Chris is on the phone. What's up, Chris? How you doing, bro?
What's going on, man? How you guys doing?
Doing well. Welcome to the Bastard Den. Josh is hanging out with us. What's up, Josh? How you doing, man?
Yo, what's up, guys? Keeping it rocking.
Rocking for sure. And hi, Corey. How you doing there, buddy?
What's going on, man? How's Madison treating you?
Madison's rocking out, man. Madison's rocking out for sure. Hey, Corey, tell me, man, it's been a while since we talked to you guys, and you've got some good news regarding a management deal. Tell us all about that, man.
Well, we signed on with Arrowhead Productions, and they handle our booking and some marketing and promotion. And since we've signed on with them, we've been able to play out of state very steadily. We've had Michigan and Illinois, and we're looking at Ohio, Indiana, as far as prospective states go. We're definitely looking forward to 2012. We've established a lot of really good relationships with a lot of bigger bands, bands that are from LA, Boston, Florida, pretty much all over. So we're excited about getting on track with some of those guys in the future here.
That's fantastic. You guys are going to get some really good exposure that way. Josh, why don't you tell us a little bit about this new single you guys have coming out? It's called The Hunt, right?
Yeah, it's called The Hunt. It's a badass song, man. We feel like it really encompasses everything that Avedis is. It's aggressive, and it's kind of dark and moody, and it's heavy, and it's melodic, and it's kind of everything that we are. We've been working pretty diligently in the studio on it for about, a month and a half or so. It should be, hopefully we can get it done here over the holidays and have it ready to go early January. But it's pretty awesome. We wrote the song based, the concept was, through the eyes of Jack the Ripper, kind of. So it's pretty dark and pretty damn awesome.
So did you guys find yourself looking to go on a killing spree then, too?
Yeah, get really into that mind frame and go out looking for, look for hookers to kill.
I wonder if those hookers have any booze with them. Along those same lines, is The Hunt the sort of a precursor to a new EP or full-length album?
Oh, yeah,
we would like to hope so. We figure right now this is just a way for us to get out, one of our newest and most popular songs into a realm where people can download it and listen to it, and we have enough material for like 2 or 3 albums, really. But it's about being things that are financially feasible with putting out a full length CD or just putting out singles, and singles tend to be easily downloaded, and there's plenty of new stuff coming from Avedis still all the time.
Singles are actually not a bad idea for bands to put out because, like you just said, you can download them, and it makes it a little bit. You can kind of hand feed those songs to your fans to let them hear what they want to hear and what you want them to hear, and really tailor the Avedis experience to the Avedis fan.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's 100% correct. Like I said, we wanted to give everybody that likes to listen to Avedis and everybody who hasn't even heard Avedis yet, the opportunity to hear what we want them to hear. We want them to hear, all the things that we have to offer, and The Hunt is one of those songs where, like I said, it's just kind of all encompassing. It's a very powerful song, and it's, you can rock out to it, and then at the same time, once it hits the verse, it hits the melodic part, you can kind of, you can really feel the emotion that's in that song. It's pretty badass.
I wish we could. I wish we had it to play it right now, but I'm sure we'll get it soon enough to play it here on Max Inc. Radio. Hey, Chris, tell us a little about the recording process. How Avedis goes about recording your singles and your EPs and eventually your full length album. Is this something you guys do on your own, or do you go into a studio somewhere and pay someone to do it?
We definitely go into the studio. Our first EP was actually recorded at Renwood Messenger, and this new one we're working with a longtime friend. His name is Don Demosky, and he owns Rock Island Studios. And he was, right away like, oh man, I want to do this song. We got to get you guys in here. So it was, we went in there and figured out exactly what we're going to do. Kind of had an idea of what we wanted to what we wanted to lay down with all the different tracks. Like Corey just himself, just for guitar tracks, laid like 26 tracks.
Wow.
Yeah. So
That-
Yeah, I went in there for like 4 hours and made about 26 different tracks. I mean, they're not all individual performances. Sometimes they use 4 mics, sometimes they use 2, but definitely gave the song a lot of layers to make it dynamic.
That's fantastic,
it's
guys.
The whole thing. It's the whole, with what we're trying to do with the new recordings is capture how our audience feels in a song, so to speak. Like with when you're listening to a song or you're watching a band, it kind of takes you to your own place. Gives you that mental breakdown. And
Sure.
that's what we're really, really trying to capture hard with this to take you on a 4.5 minute ride wherever you want to go.
Right on. Corey, you guys have done some shows recently that feature some well-known national acts. Why don't you tell us about a couple of those?
We played with Crash Karma, who's signed to Sony Europe. I believe they're on tour right now on the West Coast, but those guys from LA, and they got a really awesome sound. Definitely have a lot of backing, and definitely put on a great show. I mean, we're definitely, playing as we go, but learning as we go, because a lot of these guys have plenty of showmanship type tricks that we can learn from as well. And being a 3-piece, we need as many tricks in our bag as we can get, Another band that we played with is Prospect Hill, and they're from Boston, Mass. And those guys have a completely unique sound. Those guys are really geared towards more of the college crowd, definitely a college party band, but they have a good following. And definitely great guys. All these bands have great people playing for them. And this past weekend, we played with Skin Mask, who's also from LA. They're on a Midwest tour right now. We're actually going to be playing with them again on December 30th in Rockford. But they have a really an interesting image. They take rock, metal, and glam and put it into one act. They actually have a lit-up sign that they use instead of a banner when they're on stage. And their face makeup is pretty crazy. I mean, even if you don't know their music, you're probably going to go to their Facebook page because of the face makeup, I'll tell you.
And what was the name of that band you were just talking about?
Skin Mask?
Skin Mask. All right. It kind of reminded me of what you were describing there of a band here in Madison called Tiger Clutch.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Tiger.
I don't know if you guys have heard of them before, but if you haven't, definitely check them out. Tiger Clutch. Just search Facebook for it. Hey, Josh, I guess tell us what's coming up for Avedis as far as shows. You got a couple of big ones on the way here shortly. Where can we come out and see you guys?
Yeah, the biggest one we got on the horizon here is January 7th at the Rave in Milwaukee. We are playing with Blackout Superstar, which is a band out of Ohio that just got signed. I don't know what label they got signed to, though. I totally forget, but I think there's like
Capitol.
Was it Capitol? Yeah, they just got signed to Capitol Records like 2 weeks ago. So that's pretty awesome. We're going to be sharing the stage with them and about 5 or 6 other bands. And we have tickets available and stuff that you can get through us through Facebook. They're $10 through us and $15 at the door. But it's going to be a pretty amazing show with them. Corey mentioned earlier that we're playing with Skin Mask on December 30th in Rockford, Illinois, at Bar 3. So those are the two on the immediate horizon. We're also looking at booking a short, 7 to 10 day tour coming up this spring, end of February or early March, where we try and hit up some stuff on the East Coast. So trying to spread the word of Avedis. But the two big shows on the books right now are Rockford December 30th and January 7th at the Rave.
And we have some listeners here on Max Inc. Radio that are on the East Coast. I'm sure their ears perked up when they heard that. Hey, something a little confusing. I seen on your Facebook page. I know you guys are from the Racine, Kenosha area, but it says the Chicagoland area on your Facebook from where you guys are from. Are you? Did you transfer, or you're still Shedderheads, or?
We're still based primarily out of we still practice and stuff in Racine. We all live in the Racine area. But we changed our base of operations and our kind of home market to the Chicago market. we still do a lot of work in Milwaukee and stuff like that, but Chicago has a much different scene than Milwaukee does. So we've kind of changed our home base of operations to the Chicagoland area. And that's something that was brought on or suggested by our management team. So, we're still Wisconsin. We bleed green and gold, that's for sure.
There you go.
That's too bad.
We base ourselves out of Chicago just based on the fact that their music scene is completely different than what there is in our area or where we were concentrating our focus. We're seeing in Milwaukee. So. Right.
And, you mentioned green and gold. I'm a true blue Packer fan. E-Dub here, though, he's a Bear fan.
That's right, I am.
That's all you can say right there. Nice job, gentlemen. I like that.
That, and the funny thing about it is that condescending, sucks to be you laughter, it gets to me a lot more than any insults you could ever offer. Because
I got
it's
a lot of friends that are Bear fans, and that's all I have to do is they start talking about their woe is me type season, and I just go,
ha!
Yep,
it's Tebow time.
It just cuts. It cuts right to the bone.
If we wanted to, let's see here, Chris. If we wanted to get hold of you guys, maybe book a show, buy some music, download some music, keep up to date with what's going on. What's your media outlets that we can get hold of you at?
You can visit us at avedislive.com. We have 2 sites on Facebook. We've got a like site, which is just Avedis. And then we have a friend site, which is Avedis Rock Music with a Q.
Clever.
You can download.
Everybody that's listening should go on to the Avedis like page and like it because we need it. We want to keep building that.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a big thing.
As far as downloading music, we are everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. We're on iTunes. We're on Google Chrome. We're on. Where else are we at, Corey?
We're on CD Baby, LastFM.com, Napster.
You guys on Reverb Nation as well?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you on Cake? Are you?
Too.
I'm sorry. Are you on cakefarts.com?
Cakefarts.com?
I think
can be.
I think Corey is. Sorry, buddy. I just can't stop myself.
I can't wait to see you guys. Except for, I think the next time we see you guys,
we're gonna get punched.
We're gonna get punched by Corey. Corey, you're not gonna punch us, are you?
Nah, he'd probably try to hug us first.
Well, if you give him a peace offering of a Miller High Life.
Oh, that's it?
Peace offering of Miller High Life.
Oh, nice. Cool. We can do that.
Corey, you cool with that, bro?
Yeah, I work for High Life. Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
A couple highlights, and you'll get some real nice firm hugs.
Some inappropriately long hugs.
That's not a banana in my pocket. Corey, Chris, and Josh, thanks so much for coming into the Bastard Den today. You guys are awesome. I can't wait to hear the new music. The EP that we have here in the Bastard Den is awesome. We played a lot, actually, and I got to see you guys live. I've not seen Avedis live yet. I'm looking forward to the day. The one time you guys came to Madison, I wasn't able to make the show for whatever reason. I think you guys played the Frequency with a couple of other good bands, and you got to get back to Madison, guys.
Oh, that's the plan. It's in the works. We'll be out there, and we'll definitely when we come out there, we're stopping by.
Excellent.
You guys up for that beer?
Very good.
All right, guys, take care. Thanks for coming to the Bastard Den.